It's important to look after your body after your baby is born. This will help you feel better and keep your spirits up for the important job of looking after your baby. Claire is a specialist women's health physiotherapist and has come to give new mum Louise some tips on how to avoid problems, aches and pains.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a physiotherapist.
Okay, come on in.
These exercises are good for you if you've had a vaginal or caesarean delivery. No matter how fit you are, they are fine for you to do. Just stop them if you get any discomfort and speak to a GP, midwife or women's health physiotherapist. So Louise, how have things been going since the birth? How are you feeling?
Much better now. I can definitely tell that time helps healing of things. I was quite lucky to be able to get up and walking around quite quickly after birth.
Being active is good for you. It's important to start getting out of bed and moving around as soon as possible, unless advised otherwise by your doctor or midwife.
So you were up walking really quickly, that's brilliant. Did you notice any kind of swelling in your ankles or problems if you had been sitting down for a bit longer after the birth?
Yeah, I think definitely, I mean, before having her, I had a lot of swelling in my feet to the point that they were actually quite painful. So there were times when I would try and roll my foot to try and...
In a circle?
Yeah, maybe get circulation down there.
So what I think I'll just show you now is if you are, noticing any of that swelling again, I'll give you an exercise that you can do.
Okay.
Because circles are good, but we want to get more of a movement up and down of the ankle.
Right, okay.
So would you mind just maybe popping your legs up here?
Both legs?
Pop both up, just so you'll probably be a little bit more comfortable. If you were circling the foot like this, were you? What we really want to do is point the toes down as far as you can.
Yep.
And then pull the foot up as much as you can.
Okay.
Okay. And what we can see there is this muscle here at the back of our calf.
Yeah, and I can feel that.
Is pumping. And that's what's going to help return the fluid back from the ankle up towards the heart.
Okay. Yeah.
So what we would recommend is that you do sort of 10 of these.
Yeah.
10 to 30 every hour.
Okay.
So it's very regular. They don't take long, they
No.
puff it, but if you were experiencing swelling, they can make a big, big difference.
It's just quite a lot. I wouldn't have thought every hour, actually.
Sure.
So that's interesting to
Everything's
know.
ideal, and it's not always possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's much better than doing a circular motion. So you'd work within the range that you had, how much movement you could do, and then build up. And hopefully as the swelling reduced, you'd feel you could move a little bit more.
Okay, great.
To help prevent swollen ankles, avoid sitting or lying with your legs or ankles crossed, as this may restrict the blood flow. Avoid standing still for long periods. And if your ankles do become swollen, put your feet up with your knees supported.
So Louise, how are you finding your general posture after having Poppy?
It's nice to be able to go out and do some walking and bits with her.
Yes.
Definitely getting out and about and doing something every day helps posture. I'm noticing that I'm probably more aware of my posture this time than I was the first time. I don't do everything right. I still bend over at my waist to pick her up sometimes.
So thinking about bending the knees and lifting from there can definitely help. Yeah, that's spot on. I think the only thing to add, because obviously cushions are lovely, aren't they? Also, but they're quite squidgy, so we often slump into them.
Yeah.
So I think like we were similarly talking about breastfeeding, having a support in the lower back can be really helpful, and that could be just dragging a cushion in. It could be a towel that you just keep down here rolled up.
Yeah.
But I think what mums generally tend to feel is it's okay for a few weeks, and then with the weeks going on, if
suddenly it feels more
absolutely,
tension.
and then the aches and pains start to creep in. So it's really just trying to get into those good habits now when Poppy is a little bit smaller, and it's a bit easier.
I
And
imagine
then,
when she gets bigger it will...
absolutely. But once you're doing the habits, then they're generally there. So it's just about trying to put them into practice. So another thing we want to think about is how we stand up and our posture and standing.
Yeah.
So if we just have a stand up now, we'll just talk it through.
Okay.
So during pregnancy, generally our posture changes, and what we'll probably notice, our pelvis down here slightly tilts forward as our baby bump grows.
Yeah.
So we just want to make sure we don't continue doing that posture after we've had our little one.
Okay.
So it depends on the person, but what you can do, sort of think about tucking your tailbone under a little bit, which sometimes means you're using your thigh muscles here just to allow that to happen.
Sort of tilt that up slightly and in.
Pull your tummy muscles in a little bit, and then with the shoulders, we don't want to make it too extreme. We just don't want them rounded forwards.
Okay.
So we just want to gently think about them being nice and restful, actually, as you're standing there, which is perfect. So you're standing with really nice posture now.
Posture is also something to be aware of while doing day-to-day activities such as bathing or changing your baby.
So if you were needing to use a bed because you didn't have a changing mat, what we could just do is pop, if if you want to just bend your knees gently and just pop
Yeah.
Poppy on the bed. And then what I would say is come down and actually kneel. So everything's at waist height still.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you can still change and keep Poppy nice and close to you.
Yeah.
And you're not having to lean over or excessively kneel.
Yeah.
And that
That's
means that you can do it on,
comfortable.
there's lots of things that you could probably find that are this
Sofa
height.
perhaps even as well.
Sofa would be great. And as she gets bigger and moves around more, she's not as high up as she
Yeah.
would be on the changing anyway, so sometimes it is safer as well for
Okay,
her.
great.
She looks very happy there.
What would be the best way to get up from this point?
Brilliant question. Should I show you and I'll actually do it with
Yeah.
Poppy?
Yeah,
Great.
that'd be
So we
great.
could do it from sort of if we were in this situation, or if
Yeah.
say Poppy was in the bath,
Yeah.
or on the floor. You know, you could do the same kind of lifting. So I'd
Okay.
bring one leg up so my foot's on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, the other knee's still there.
Yeah.
I'll then pick Poppy up, scoop her up. That's it, sweetheart. And I'd bring her nice and close to me.
Yeah.
There we go. So I've got her nice and supported. I can then push up through my leg and bring the other one up. And I keep my back nice and still.
Yeah.
She's nice and safe, and I'm not going to hurt my back.
Okay.
Brilliant.
That's great. Thank you.